Welcome to the channel, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a Jamaican curry chicken pot pie. Very tasty, delicious, and interesting. If this is the first time you're watching this channel, thanks for tuning in. Just let you know you're welcome, and I'm very happy to have you guys. Please do remember to like, share, subscribe, leave positive comment. Let's get into the video. To make this Jamaican chicken curry pot pie, I'll be using some boneless chicken. So this is boneless chicken leg meat. So just go ahead, you cut them in small cubes. Next up, I'm going to use 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to add some onion to it. Then we're going to add some curry powder, bit of all-purpose, salt, we're going to put some black pepper in. Going to put a little bit of olive oil over this. Then we're just going to combine everything together. I'm going to add some garlic. So I'm just going to cut this very, very fine. Now this is personal preference. We're going to add it to this. You don't need to put too much in it. The rest, I'll use it for something else. I'm going to use about half of this carrot. I'll be adding 1 Irish potato to this, and this is personal preference. What the potato do is help to give it body and help thicken it up. Now the curry is down. So we're just going to add a little bit of water to this. Now we're gonna add some fresh thyme. Without thyme, you don't have any Jamaican curry. So that's our herbs we're using. So go ahead and take the leaves off. So now we're gonna add our potato in. Once it reaches a stage where you sweat the meat off a bit, just add some boiling water. Make sure you try it. See if it needs more season. Yeah, this could take a little bit more. Just want to add some chicken stock in this. I'm going to add some mixed vegetable in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let it dry down a bit. But you don't want it too dry down. When it's dry down, I'll add a bit of flour to thicken it, or you can add corn flour. At this point, I'm going to thicken it up a bit, but I'll be using some cornstarch. You can use flour if you want, just that the cornstarch give it a more silky look, but that's personal preference. So because this is going to go in the back in the oven, you want to keep the consistency about this. As you can see, coming on lovely. Look at this. Nice, thick, beautiful consistency. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the mixture in my chosen dish. I think I can get about 2 out of this. When doing this, you can either make your pastry first, or if you choose to make it last. And the reason why, this, you will have to let this cool down before you even put a pastry on it. So I'll leave it to cool, and I'll show you how to make the pastry. And today I will be using a short crust. So to make the crust for the pie, you're going to need a bowl. I'm going to go in with about half cup of all-purpose flour. So that should be all right. I'm going to add some butter. It's some cold butter already cut up. A shortcut pastry, it's mean half fat to butter. So half fat to flour, I mean. So if you use a cup of flour, you need half cup of the butter or fat. So just use your hands and crumble these up together. So now you can use either water or you can use some milk. I'll be adding some water to it. It's about 3 teaspoons. I'm trying it 3 teaspoons first. So that should be all right. Look like it will be fine. So go ahead and combine everything together. So I'm going to put this in a clean flame, and then I'm going to rest it in the fridge. So I'm going to rest this in the fridge, take it back out, then we start the rolling process. Okay, this is good to go now. So we're going to roll this out. Just going to dust some flour here. Now, if you want this to be a bit flaky, all you have to do is just double this up. That's fold it. And then you're going to roll it again. You don't have to, but it's personal preference, but it works well. Then you give it another fold. So that's your last fold. So go ahead, roll this out. So that is ready now. Now we're going to get an egg. Go ahead and whisk this up. So just go ahead and get your pie ready. So what I'm going to do with this now, you're going to get your egg. You don't have to do this, but you will thank me for this. Just around the edge here, just brush it with a bit of egg. And then you're going to get your pastry, which we already rolled out. Just go ahead, put it over like this. Get your fork. And get yourself a sharp knife. What we're going to do here, we're just going to take it from here. Make sure don't cut off too much. Let's do like this. And you repeat the same process right around. Always leave edge around it. Then you just remove this, set it aside. And then we're going to use egg wash. And we're going to brush on top of it. So get yourself a skewer like this. Just make a hole, couple of hole here. And what I'm gonna do now, just gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of the pastry. Just season it a bit. And this is personal preference. So now we're gonna put it in the oven. Oven is about on 250 degrees, but make sure you watch it. So I'm gonna take this and put it on another tray, like so, because it's easier when you take it out of the oven. Now our pie is out of the oven. Look at this. That's what you want. Nice and crispy. Look at that. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please do remember to like, share, subscribe, leave positive comments.